The biggest question, at least one of the biggest questions to me is from the first trailer that we saw for State of Decay 3 to the second one, they look not totally different, but they do look different in ways. This leads me to a question, though, that a lot of people in the community have been asking regarding State of Decay 3 is, do you keep the formula that they did in the first two games? Do you keep it the same or do you change it? And what I mean by that is, obviously in the trailer, for trailer 2, they showed what looked like some gameplay.
Mm-hmm. Felt like gameplay. Yeah.
And it doesn't look super different from State of Decay 2, but it does look a little different. Mm-hmm. The question is, though, do you think that the formula of what they have for State of Decay 2 is sustainable for a State of Decay 3? Or do you think they need to make drastic changes to gameplay, mechanics, the way the story is? This one the third game looks, or it feels like, from the girl who's talking in the trailer and stuff, it feels like maybe there's a heavier emphasis on like the story, like they really are trying to drive something home here. It's hard to say. Do you think that they should kind of continue what worked in State of Decay 2, or do you think it's time for them to start leaning a little bit? I'm not going God of War here,
no,
where we had a God of War
you have like the drastic change that God of War did, which was like a 1 in a million chance of working a second time.
Right. Do you think that this formula works, and do you think they have to change things drastically for it to continue?
So with that, a prime example of it not working is what happened with Payday 2 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
It was such a drastic change from Payday 2 that no one liked it.
Yeah.
Me, myself included.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with State of Decay especially, it has already, because usually when people want to change something about a game, it's usually because it feels too similar to another game, so they want to do something different.
Yeah.
But with State of Decay, it feels very unique. It's like the system itself is identifiable of just being a group survival game, a group survival zombies game. So I don't think they'll change it too much. I think they'll modify it definitely, because you always got to do something when you come out a new game that justifies it as being a new game.
Mm-hmm.
Overwatch 2. But yeah, so if they're gonna, I don't think they're gonna drastically change it. I think they might modify it instead. Add like a little, either add some new like some small new mechanics, but I don't think it's gonna be anything drastic.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, especially after that second trailer, it's like when you're not really seeing a lot of like new zombies, and I mean, there's certain things that look, interesting. I mean, I guess you could say different from the second one, but overall, I think what they wanted to implement with that second trailer was, hey guys, we're not veering very far.
Yeah.
From what worked.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too, is that they were just, because like if you look at both trailers, you can think, oh, they're trying to lean more towards like a solo story aspect of a lone survivor probably trying to find their group. Instead, you have the second trailer that came out. It's like, hey guys, we're still making State of Decay 2, not State of Decay 2, State of Decay 3, and it's going to still have the same aspects of 2.
Because I mean, like I was telling you, after the first trailer, I was like, dude, like,
it's gonna be a solo game.
It looked like Xbox was like, yo, we want to start to like compete or whatever with The Last of Us. It felt like this, like,
good luck with that.
Yeah, I know it probably would not have ended very well for them if they did that.
Anytime a company has that mindset of just, oh, we're making this game to outdo the other one, just because if it's the same theme, like, it's not gonna work. Good luck
I mean,
with that one.
Yeah, and so I mean, I'm glad the direction that they're going. I'm just really hoping that there are some new things besides graphics.
Yeah, it's a good thing to have sense of rivalry, but don't do it. Don't do it just for the sake of that alone.
Yeah. No, I think it's it'll be interesting to see. I think what would be very fascinating is if like that first trailer was like almost like a they were giving us a snippet of like a separate game mode within State of Decay 3.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
Like a real, like, I don't know what that would, what it's alluding to exactly. I just don't know if it's like, because it came out like 5 years ago, they're kind of like, there's like, oh, this was just early work. We're scrapping that. And here's really what we're doing.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering, because I love the way that deer looked. That thing looked
gnarly.
That thing looked crazy.
That thing looked gnarly. I loved it.
And I would just love to see, like, because I think it would be really interesting. Like, what if they had like some type? And I know in State of Decay 2, they had like a horde mode. I would love to see that. But like, you know, you got the animals, the zombie animals and stuff coming after you. It'd be like doing that with your friends or doing it solo.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because the multiplayer was very buggy in the second State of Decay.
They smoothed it out.
Did they?
Yeah, they smoothed it out. Because I remember when I played it with my buddies, it was all right.
Okay.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Wasn't perfect, but no multiplayer is.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I mean, look, I am incredibly excited to see more. I think that's what the first 2 trailers really did for me was I can't wait to see more.
Yep.
To be honest with you, that first trailer, I was like, dude, this could be really something. Second trailer, I was like really excited about it. And then after watching it, I'm like, you know, and thinking about it, I'm like, it seems very similar to the second game. And not like not that it's like a bad thing. I just hope there's some changes, you know? And like some improvements in quality of life stuff that they do in this game. And obviously from a graphical perspective, it looks great.
Yeah.
So nonetheless though, guys, do you guys think that the formula that State of Decay 3 has right now, it being a unique zombie simulation style title, what do you guys think about it? Let us know in the comment section down below and let us know your thoughts.